Hi guys, welcome, welcome back. and this time, this is part two for my introduction. Wait, I'm going to say hi to my audience. Hi. Okay, I need to check I need to see myself. I need to see myself on my other. Hi, Brother Jeremy. Thank you so much being here. Yay, I have audience. Thank you so much. This is the continuation of what of my, how I want to show or what? Now I'm I'm become confused or distracted because I have audience now. Anyway, this is the second part of the video that I was trying to show to the audience that how the way I study my Bible, and I'm going to go through that. I think this is a series now because I titled this one like part two. So I hope uh oops, what? That's my YouTube. Sorry. So anyway, hey Janet, come back. Where are you? So yesterday, uh the first video, I was showing the five materials, and also the structural, uh you know uh now I don't know. I don't want to say. But anyway, hey Janet, come back. Hey, come back. Come back. Anyway, hi guys. Thank you so much for being here. And now, Janet, let's start. Okay. So thank you so much, Brother Jeremy, for being with me, and please keep me in prayer. Like like what happening this time. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And but anyway, I'm going to share my screen for me to have an idea of what I'm doing right now. I need to share my screen first. What should I do now? Okay. Uh, I want to do live streaming as often as I can because I need to. You are Yes. Thank you so much, Brother Jeremy. Okay. Okay. Relax and focus. Okay. I need to share my screen. Uh, Enable me to, to, what should I do? To know what I'm doing. Okay. So, okay. Here I am now. The first video I was sharing how the way I study my Bible, how do I understand my Bible. So the first, when I in the Lehman Seminary student, I was that was 20, I think 2014, that I focus on Bible study with the Lehman Seminary. So the Lehman Seminary telling me how and what to do in order for the student to understand the Bible. So he explains about the biographical, talks about person, historical, talks about events, chronological, talks about timeline or time, geographical, talks about places. So when you read the Bible, that its focus is on places. Like the example here is on, you know, who's this? Like when they were on Jordan River, like in Canaan. So that's geographical. All about talks about places. The main purpose of the passage is about geographical or about place, you know. And also ideological. Fifth, ideological. Uh, did I share my screen? Oh yeah, I think so. My goodness, Lord. This is the five materials the general five general materials in order for us to identify the passage, if it is biographical, talks about person and etc. And I also show the structural relationship. I need to show that also this time, for just a recap. And this one, uh, the reason, this is again, this is a big help for me, because especially I don't know how to grammarly, I don't know how to say things or make a sentence like correctly, like grammarly correct, and I am so weak in that, and I just thank God that I have this uh my husband that teaching me, every time correcting me. But I think my observation when he teach me about the about languages, or how to do, the sentences, like that. I think he's not convincing me to learn from him, and I noticed that he learned from me how to speak English. If we were talking to each other, it's like I heard him saying like the same as the way I talk. So I said, oh, I thought that I can learn from you, but yeah, instead you are learning from how the way I talk. So anyway, that's different thing, because when he teach the Bible, of course, professionally, of course, he is doing that. But anyway, so I show this the first video, that this structural relationships, or markers, or labels, or tags, is big help for those Bible students, especially when you do your own Bible study by yourself. Okay, and that's the purpose of the Lemon Seminary, teaching us to study, to study the Bible by ourselves. So he's doing that, and I am the fruit of the Lemon Seminary. And yes, and then this one, the structural relationships is big help, because as what I said earlier, that I am a Filipina and don't know, the especially the difficult English thing, which is I don't like the synonyms of those words that I don't know, uh, yeah. And then this one is big help, because if I read the Bible, uh, I don't know how to, how to do the descriptive summary. I mean, how to use a word uh, when I do the descriptive summary. So descriptive summary is you want to share your thoughts. What is your understanding on that verse? Okay, if you it depends when you were going to like sentences or praise or just words, like that. So this structural relationship big help for me to, you know, Janet, your English is gone again. I mean, to evaluate of what I want to say. For example, the words like warning. Okay, if I read the passage and I don't know what's the word that makes it short, then if I see these things, I could find a word that it's, oh, this warning is the one that emphasizes in that verse. Like Paul always give us warning for about the false teacher, or false prophets. So Paul telling us about that false prophet. So when I do the descriptive summary, I use warning. Paul warns us like false prophet, like that. So this one is so helpful, so that and for example, also if the verses in the Bible is like an argument or discussion, we can in this we can see, or we can use these words, depends on what what is in your mind that refers, that's correct word, that correct to use when there is an argument. What kind of argument is that? What kind of is that a condition of what? Is that argument is comparison to whom, to where, to, and also if the argument is the clarification, and also, yeah, and or the argument is about how to conclude things, you know, or like that kind of thing. So if I under if I pass that kind of sentences uh, in the verse, in the Bible, passage in the Bible, then I can know what words should I use. So this one, the structural markers helps me a lot to have the word that exactly what I need to have in order for me to get my interpretation in that passage. So this helps me a lot. And yeah, the structural relationship, describe reoccurrence blah, blah, blah. Reoccurrence structural relationship. For example, this one is specific words. So, and then sound, phonological. So what is sound phonological? When we read the Bible, that identical, similar, or closely related sounds, reoccurring occurrence of similar sounds, you know, when we read the Bible. So reading the Bible is not just we just read the Bible and then that's it. No, we need to learn to observe what the Bible says, and yeah, and then we need to interpret on our own on in our own language or thoughts. So, and now, since I already shows this one, I'm going to share the steps of Bible study. We have 6 steps of doing Bible study. One of those are identifying the 5 general materials. The 5 general materials are this one: biographical, historical, chronological, geographical, and ideological. So when we need to read the whole chapter in one setting, meaning one reading. Just read throughout the chapter and then identify what that chapter telling us. Is that it refers of the general materials. So is it chronological? Oh my goodness, what is that? Chronological or ideological? So we need to read the chapter first. But if you want to know the whole book, is you know for, especially for me, beginner or wanted to do the Bible study, that it's not scholar, or even though the scholar, right? uh we need to have the outline. So how can we know the whole book in the emphasis of the whole book? So, or to know the whole book. For example, you have this book and you want to know what is inside in this book. In that area, we can see the outline. We have the table of contents, right? So we need to see or to look at the table of contents of what is inside in the book. The same thing as in the Bible. We need to know that in order for us to know what is in the book as a whole. So, um, uh, and now, okay, so that's it. And then I'm going to share. I'm going to share. Before I forgot, I'm going to share the steps. So I want to stop sharing screen. Please be patient with me. And hi, I have 2 audience here now. Thank you so much. And I want to share again my screen in order to show you. the 6 steps how to study the Bible. The 6 steps. Wait, where is it? Wait, I'm going to share my screen, sharing this. Oh no. Yeah, sharing this. Oh, when we survey to the Bible or the book. So this is the 6 steps. Uh, I know that there is many steps, but this time that I learned from the layman, and I believe also layman have many steps, but for us beginners, uh, he told us this. Tararan, taran. What should I do? Sharing screen. Share screen, and then what's that? Facebook? No, entire screen, so that I will not confuse like what I did, like what happened yesterday. It's 3 o'clock a.m. I couldn't sleep, so the my husband said, "Why don't you do live streaming and then sleep after?" And yet I did not sleep until now, and yet I'm doing I'm doing live streaming again. So share. Okay, and then I'm going here. Okay, this one. Survey of the book as a whole. As a whole. So this is the 6 steps. So I showed you earlier about the this one, identifying the general materials of the book. So what are those general materials? Those are what I showed you already, like ideological, geographical, historical. So those things. So when you read that, if you are going to do the whole book, uh, for the first timer, we need to study the book in the Bible that's short, like Philemon, right? Philemon is the best thing to 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 study at first, because it's just how many chapter? Only one chapter, I think, Philemon. So we need to practice the book of Philemon in order for us to know the whole book, meaning the whole of the Philemon book. So we need to identify the general materials, which is five. Choose those. Read one setting of the Philemon, and tell. Then you can write down which general materials is that, and then after that, read it again, and you need to be more closer to the book, like describing the structure of the book. So the describing the structure of the book is the one that I showed you earlier. So I'm going to show again. So we were going to do this kind of thing. Anyway, after introducing all of these materials that I'm going to use to help me doing Bible study, I'm going to do the Philemon to show how the way I study the Bible using the Philemon. How do I understand Philemon? And from that Philemon, so you will go to the other books, like um anything that's shorter, okay? I think First John is the anyway. Anything that's shorter, so that it's not so difficult for the beginners, and yeah, I'm going to do that also, how to do Bible study on Philemon using these tools. And also, uh, the reason I have courage myself to do this, because doing Bible study uh, uh, needs pro- uh, process. So when we are doing Bible study, there is no wrong when you say things, because that's the reason. This is the thing that we, uh, expressing your thoughts, your understanding in the Bible, there's no wrong. We have our own thoughts, our own understanding reading the Bible. So that we don't need those ladies who wants to join with me. We don't need to shy to express our thoughts, because that's your learning. So if when we say our thoughts, when we share our thoughts in the book of Philemon, then uh just your first thoughts, just write it down, and then later on when you read again the Philemon, it comes more deeper and deeper and deeper of understanding. So learning the Bible, there's no wrong sharing your thoughts. So don't hesitant to share your thoughts, because each everyone's brain or thoughts, when you share it, there is somehow people that learn from it. So yeah, that's it. So uh this one is the second part, the structural relationship, that we need to label the the book of Philemon, the verses, every verses. So we need to identify when we interpret the Bible. uh we need to share our thoughts of our understanding from the book of Philemon by writing it down, and then save it, and then when we go farther, and when we go at the same, the same pattern, then later on in the future, you may not know that you have a lot of learning during this process. Did I hope people can understand my English. So anyway, so that is the second part. So where is that? Here. So the third is the raising interpretive questions regarding the structural features of the book. So uh I have I have a tools of this one, but I because I didn't know that this is the third one. So for the next streaming, I'm going to show those tools, uh, because it's helpful, especially for me that I don't know how to speak English very well. But by the tools of this number three, it helps me to 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 make my English like in good grammar, because it's already there. It's this my your interpretation is already there. When you writing when you do the interpretative questions, it's already there. Anyway, I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell, but what I'm trying to say. But uh for the next video that I'm going, the part three of this, I'm going to show you how to do the interpretive question regarding the structural features of the book. Yeah, that's the third of way of doing Bible study. And fourth is locating key passages, strategic areas in the book. Actually, I am already like how many years in the Layman Seminary, but you know what? I stuck on number three. I didn't go any farther. So, to those ladies that want to go, to do, doing Bible study, the Book of Philemon, or I may choose the book, because I may choose the book, not just one chapter. I may choose, but just a small just like First John. Yeah, like First John. I like First John, so I may choose that. I think it's only 4 or 5 chapters in First John. Sorry if I'm wrong, but so anyway, so this is the fourth, when we study the Bible, and how we study the Bible, when we do the Bible study. I'm just reversing it. Fourth is locating key passages, is strategic areas in the book. And fifth, identifying higher critical data within the book. I did not. I know that I already done this with the Lehman Seminary, but with my own, with myself, I did not experience that with myself. So it's challenging. I want to challenge myself. And six, noting other major impressions relative to the book. So these are the steps, 6 steps to survey a whole book, like the Bible. So the whole book is like in every, the Bible have 66 books, right? So in 66 books, 66 book have 66 books. Ano, Lord, in the Bible, the one book, the inside of it have 66 books. So we need to study every book inside the one book, which is the Bible, and have 66 books. And then when we study each of the book, we need to, we need to study why why it seems like there is contradiction in the verse, in every book. For example, I have this uh, I have this like the book of Luke, uh, and the book of John, that it says that uh, in the book of Luke, it says that uh, Jesus is, you know, uh, uh, 6 months ahead of John the Baptist, or John, right? Jesus' cousin. But in the book, I think in John, when John the Baptist, yeah, in First John, I no no no, in John chapter 1, I think chapter 2. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but please be aware, be patient with me, because I need to study, I need to read every day the Bible, but sorry if I'm wrong. But the important thing is there is a passage in the book of John, like John the Baptist saying, I'm not sure what chapter, but I think it is chapter 1 or chapter 2, that it says, chapter 2, chapter 3, that it says that the testimony of John the Baptist about the Messiah, that John the Baptist said that he is before me. He said that he Jesus is what's that? Is he is exist before me, but John the Baptist is already is born first, then Jesus, right? Oh, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. Oh Lord. Oh, English. My goodness. Uh, John the Baptist born first, then Jesus. But on the book of John, John the Baptist said that the Messiah is he is before the John the Baptist. So it seems like contradiction, right? How John the Baptist said that Jesus is before him, but if we going to the book of Luke, chapter 24, chapter 24, or the birth, 24? No, anyway, the book of Luke says that uh, uh, John the Baptist is the one who born first. So we need to study the book, that to understand what is the meaning, or emphasize why John the Baptist say that Jesus is before him, but in Luke is John the Baptist is before Jesus. So in that, we can know that on John chapter 17, that Jesus said that he is with God the Father before the creation of the world. So that's the reason why John the Baptist say that Jesus is before him, not John the Baptist is before Jesus. So confusing. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to emphasize when, or to know, let us know why the book of John is in the Bible, why 66 books is in the Bible. So we need to know the role of each book, why all of this book is in there. We know that the Bible is God, is uh, inspired word of God. So we need to study all of that. So by doing this, uh, when we survey each book in the Bible, we can know why this book is in the Bible. Like the book of John. Why? What what is the purpose of the book of John? What is the purpose of the book of Matthew? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So as what I'm I'm open to be corrected. Please comment below. I think the book of Matthew is all about like foreshadowing of like uh like offering, instead of offering the animals, and Jesus is that kind of topic. Okay, I hope you know what I mean. And then also why the book of John is in there. So all what I know for now, maybe I can learn in the future of the purpose of the book of John. For my knowledge for this time, the book of John written to know, to introduce who is Jesus. So that the book of John, and the anyway, so that's the thing. We need to know the purpose of the book, why it's in the Bible. So yeah, that's it. My goodness. So this is the tools, or the steps of doing Bible study. Identifying the general materials of the book. Second, describing the structure of the book. Raising interpretive questions regarding the structural feature of the book. I hope I will not forget next time that I need to show, oh, sorry, the tools that I have like this. That tools that was Layman Seminary giving me. He is the one who make that tools for me or for others. Because the Layman Seminary teaching the people that have difficulties in English, right? Like in Africa, in India, and he is doing Bible study even before. So he's doing that in order for us, like me, during that time, that we don't know how to make a sentence, describing the verse, or do the interpretative question, or interpretative interpretation of what I understand, of what we understand. The reason I using we, because I including all the students in India, or in Cambodia, or in anywhere that the Layman Seminary teaches. So that's why I use we. So we cannot use sentence in a correct grammar, but I thank God that the Layman Seminary is willing to go down for us to understand. I remember that I make a sentence, my descriptive summary, and then I sent to the layman. Then I said, "Did you understand what I said?" And they said, "Yes, yes," but I'm not convinced. So when I don't know if the layman seminary is remember this, and then I let him read, and then trying to tell me if he knows, if what he's understand is what is in my mind, while I was doing the descriptive summary. So anyway, uh yeah, so um What that? My goodness, I lose my brain. Oh, come back. Come back, brain. So this is the third steps of serving the book or studying the Bible as a whole. So, and then locating key passages, strategic areas in the book. For number fourth, I need to have clarification. My goodness, I'm so. uh, for the number four, I'm going to have, to ask the Lemon Seminary of, to let me understand how to do this one, to locate key passages. I believe key passages is for example, for example, uh, believe. For example, wait, saved. Okay. For example, save. Locating key passages, strategic areas in the book. For example, save. Uh, we can, when we see the word saved, it doesn't mean that for eternal salvation. It is also for temporal salvation. Like Noah. Noah was saved. Uh, like, no, what? Janet, brain come back. Brain come back. So like Noah, right? Noah was saved through the ark, right? Because God will send the flood. So Noah was saved from the water. So that's also saved, but it doesn't mean that Noah is saved for eternal life. So maybe this is that is the meaning of what number four saying, that locating key passages, strategic areas in the book. I think save is one of them. Okay. And also, and yeah, finish. And then fifth, identifying higher critical data within the book. So identifying critical data within the book. So, identifying critical data, I think salvation also, right? Or identifying higher critical data within the book. I need to have clarification also that number four, five, and six with the Layman Seminary. And but for me now, what is identifying higher critical critical data within the book? So critical data within the book. Um, maybe also for like the translation, you know, like the 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 translation that it says, uh um yeah, for salvation also, right? Uh to identify what the meaning, or what the meaning of this salvation, save word in that passage. Is that uh eternal salvation. but but for me now, I believe that the Bible is not, it's not uh it's not for the people to be saved. The Bible uses disciples, apostles to do disciples, and then disciples to disciples to disciples. S- Uh, my goodness, I have difficulties again. Oh, Janet, brain, come back, come back, come back. Anyway, I stopped that in there. Right now, I want to stop because I don't know what I want to say. So, identifying higher critical data within the book. Please comment section if you want to, to share your thoughts, because I have difficulties here. And number six, noting other major impression relatives to the book. Oh, that's what I said earlier about Luke and John, right? Noting other major impression. So it's not major, but for me, it's one of the major that to know why John the Baptist saying that Jesus is before him. But in Luke, in the book of Luke, John the Baptist is born first before Jesus, right? So I think that is also noting other major impression relatives of the book. And also, I remember there is another book that says about angel, about when Jesus died, and then the tomb is covered, right? And there's the other, I think the other book, I don't know which one, says that there's two angels, and the other one, I'm not sure which one, says that there is one angel. So are they contradicting each other? Of course not. Why? It's not contradicting because it's in the Bible, and we know that Bible is God's word. God's inspired, inspire uh, the word of God, inspired God's word. uh, anyway, so so um so that these are uh the the steps of doing Bible study. So I hope this time, through online, through live streaming, I should say, I can go throughout these 6 steps. And if I can do that, my goodness, Lord, I would have, I will have more understanding the Bible than before if I can finish all these steps. Because I always, you know, stuck on number 3. I already done this, but fourth, fifth, and sixth, I don't remember. But I think I done with the layman, but I did not do to myself, maybe. Anyway, I could remember when I'm doing on process already. So, but anyway, so that's for now. I'm going to stop my screen. Then I'm already, uh, uh, yeah. Hi. So thank you so much for the viewer. And oh my goodness, I was thinking to do live streaming just 30 minutes, and now I almost want to have 1 hour because I need to go to sleep, because that's why my brain is comes out and comes in, comes out and comes in, because I don't have sleep. My goodness. I maybe because I drink a lot of coffee. And anyway, so that's all for now. And next, so when we do the Bible study, we need to do the general materials, the structural, and then when we will do the descriptive summary. Is there descriptive summary in that? Where is that belong? Wait, I'm going to share screen again to clarify myself. To clarify myself, Lord, what I'm what I am saying. Uh where's that? Okay, here. Descriptive summary. Descriptive summary, is that raising no, this is not. Oh, this describing the structure of the book. No, this is not. Identifying. Descriptive summary is the interpretation. So maybe it belongs to the third uh, category, raising interpretative question. But it is question, but it's not question. It's just share your thoughts or your descriptive summary on that verse. It's not question. So maybe it's not here, but I'm going to do the descriptive summary after while doing this step, so that uh, also people like in India, in Cambodia, or in what's that? What other country that I mentioned earlier? I'm sorry, not Iran. Iran. Anyway, so so that they can also practice when I practice myself doing this, then they can also practice by doing the same thing. So yeah, and that's all for now. I think you're doing fine. Oh, okay. I already have read that. So thank you so much for watching. I need to land the plane. And please keep me in prayer that, that there is no distraction. There are no distraction while I'm doing this, and because sometimes distractions is anywhere, everywhere, and then like what I want to do earlier, like I'm going to do live streaming earlier than 1 hour before, but when I go up here, my brain is like, have oh, I need to do this. And the purpose why I coming up here is to do the live streaming. And then when I went back down, I said, "What I am here?" you know, I'm so crazy. So I said, "Oh, I need to do live streaming." Then coming back here again. Oh my goodness. So anyway, thank you so much uh, for being with me. Oh, brother Jeremy, my goodness, thank you so much, brother. Looking forward for the next session. Janet, I'll pray for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Lord. Thank you so much, brother Jeremy. And yeah, so I said I just said I need. I'm going to land the plane. So I remember my husband saying that if you need to land the plane, don't go around, just land the plane, don't crash. So now I'm going to land the plane. Ting! Then the plane is on the ground. Bye everyone. God bless. Bye. God bless Brother Jeremy and the viewers. Bye.